Hi there. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Catherine. I make journals out of old books, sometimes interesting books, and sometimes even I make the books, but usually it's old books. Today I'm continuing work on this little green little book of Christmas, I'm calling it. It wasn't originally a Christmas book, but we're making it into a Christmas book. It was actually originally a book of intended for children of stories of the Old Testament, but they're told in a rather terrifying way. But that tended to be the way children were taught back in the Victorian era. Well, people in general, terrify them into good behavior. Anyhow, I've come quite a long ways. I've worked quite a bit this week off camera. I've had a sore week. I had a whole bunch of things adding up with the PBC and also with my eyes. I have to have more surgery on my eyes, so we've got that arranged. So December 20th, I get to go in, and they're going to attempt to fix my left eye, and then in January I'll go in and they'll work on my right eye. It's not for the cataracts, it's for the glaucoma. So anyhow, I have got some of the text block ready. I've been doing a lot of torn edges, and you may have noticed I've gotten into some of my scrapbook paper. I have so much beautiful Christmas scrapbook paper. Thank you to a dear friend who sent me like a whole box. And I thought I need to use the beautiful scrapbook paper. So I got that done. I wanted the front a little different. I didn't want it to just look like a boring book. So I did a little bit of tearing here and left that. I like the way that looks so that you get a little hint. I'm not sure what I'm going to put underneath here to sort of get people to go, I wonder what's under there. And I sort of continued the raggedy gold edge that we did here with the little raggedy gold edge of the little lady that's on the cover there. So so far, I'm very, very happy. And then another thing that I've done is I may still have to adjust the size of these. I'll take it in from that side, and I'm not sure on this side. Probably take a bit off on that side, but for me, it helps my imagination if I can see what the finished look is, because I can still tear that and I can redo the gold edge. So it's not a big deal. Let me bring it down a bit so you can see what I'm talking about here with this pretty gold happening along the edge there. See? I love that, especially because of the gold lace and the little gold lady, child on the front. And then, as I said, because it's not a Christmas book, but we're making it into a Christmas book, the front page really didn't suit itself to be used very much inside the book. And certainly the front page was not suitable for a front page. Normally I would use the front page of a book, but Christmas, unless you're the ghost of Christmas Future, Christmas shouldn't be that terrifying, as in Dickens, the ghost of Christmas Future. So what I've done is I've just simply made a little plaque sort of out of the date so that we can still see that it's 1876 there. and it will go on there like that, and I think that'll look really nice. So I've still got things I'm working on. This book, instead of sewing lots of lace down the side, I have got a little head start on a journaling board that I will put in, and I'm going to sew some frilly lace on the journaling board, and that will, when it's closed, it'll still look lacy, but you take it out and you can use it anywhere, especially in a tiny little book like this. Sometimes it's really handy. I know I've always got a journaling board going in any journal that I'm working on. So I got started on that. I just used chipboard in the center, and then I glued some, again, scrapbook paper from that kit because it all matches, which is really nice. So I opted for this beautiful deep red, which is my favorite kind of red to be using for Christmas rather than sort of a candy red. I want to do the edge with some gold. Seeing as we're doing the gold, let's just do it, right? Let me find my... I need to get a... Lazy Susan for this baby, for all my... Now it's not here. Green is here. Gold is not here. Uh-oh, what have I done with my gold? My flower frog is missing the gold. I don't want to have to. That's acorn, linen, black, red, twigs. Okay, you're not there. I may have to pause and find my gold. Hold on. Well, I can't find it. And of course I'll find it as soon as I start a new brush. Oh well, I use it enough that having another brush handy won't be that horrible, I suppose. I wonder if I threw it out by mistake. I know someone has not been chewing on it. So, who knows? Here we go again. Start a new one. Oh, I hope you've all been well. For the most part, I've been well, except for all my usual belly aching. I'll be glad when this medication for my liver really kicks in. That'll be nice. It's been acting up a little lately. And one of the symptoms is severe exhaustion. This is not the time of year you wish to feel severely exhausted, because even when you're healthy, you feel severely exhausted. So add on to that an autoimmune liver disease. Oh my goodness, come on. No fair. Oh well. I'm a half full glass kind of girl, so. And like I said, the problem with my eyes they can fix. So again, grateful for little blessings. But in the meantime, my eyes are sore. I'm on 4 different drops. I had to drop a chart because I couldn't keep track. What time did I do this? Because they have to be done far enough apart from each other so that they don't wash each other out of my eyeball when I use them. So it's challenging. We can do it. Trying to decide what lace I want to use for this journaling board. If you're new here and you're thinking, what's a journaling board? It's just a handy little board that you can keep inside your journal, and you put it behind the page you're working on so that it's firm. I'm just getting that edge gilded. And in the past I have done this with gilding wax, but this is lovely and actually less messy. In spite of what that page looks like, it's less messy than the gilding wax. But the gilding wax does have its places, because you can use gilding wax on metals and on lots of other surfaces that you can't necessarily use ink pads on. So I just went around this edge using my sandpaper block, and that just finishes it off nice and smooth and gives it a really nice professional looking finish. We have a nice day today. Our family is having a little get together tonight, so that'll be fun. Get-togethers are a little challenging for me right now. There's so few things I can eat, but I'm looking forward to seeing everyone. So that will make up for not being able to eat all the goodies that will be on the table. There we go. All right, so I'm going to leave that be for now. This needs a label so that I know it's gold. Oh, are you not going to? Gold. I think I'm going to have to put it on with tape, because that's not very good. Gosh, I wonder where the other one went. Oh well. I wonder if any of you saw it in the video and you're yelling at your screen right now. Catherine, it's right there, or wherever. All right, let's put that aside. Now, I've got the template ready for the for sewing the text block. Golly, I'm searching for my words today. For searching for the text block. Searching for the oh my goodness, see? I'm searching for the words. I've got this ready for the text block, but I still want to add some fun pages. I just have blank pages in there right now. So definitely for a Christmas book, I want to put some music in there. I want to put some, maybe a page out of Sears Roebuck. Maybe I have a book somewhere on children's toys. It's an old children's toy catalog, and it's a really neat book to use because the pages are already ivory and the ink is already brown. So it suits itself very well to just be ready to go into a junk journal. That does not need to be perfectly centered. Just approximate will do. And then it will eventually just get folded over, and then that's the side that these will get sewn onto like that. I wanted something that would sort of blend into the background because these are so busy. I didn't want it fighting, and I think those look nice. I think it will sort of retreat into the background. So that's why I'm back to using my boring old beige patterns. All right, let's put that out of the way. Now, what else did I want to do? There was one scripture here. Out of all those scriptures, there's one here I want to use. I'm not in the mood for scary scriptures. So, this one is, it's sort of one of gratitude. So gratitude is nice at Christmas. And then I'm going to incorporate it somehow into probably just a nice collage, a Christmassy collage. There. And did I have any others here? We'll see what shall become of the wicked. No, we're not going to worry about that for now. We're going to just enjoy that Jesus got born. All right. And then there were some, it's the kind of book that had the advertisements in the last few pages, advertisements, however you wish to say it. And they weren't too terrifying. So we will put these into the book. And then there were also some blank pages. So we will put these into the book. And then, you know what? We'll put this into the book. Just for old time's sake of, let's put these together, of what the book used to be and what it will become. All right, so we've got those ready. And we've got this little thing ready. I'm going to pause and I'm going to go choose some lace for the side here. This has some green on it. And I'm interested. I'm hoping you can hear me all right. I don't have the microphone going, and my sweetie pie is having a little snooze before the family party. So, not very often I get to use the green, so I have to use it while I can. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I do think we need to use the green, but I'm not sure I like this heavy this edging on it. I just like to cut it a little bit longer than I need, and then I can play with it later. But now that I've chosen this one, I might put a longer one on the other side. And that way, the new owner can choose one side or the other. Is that going to work out? I think it is. And I don't think this is long enough. I'd like it to show. Oh, maybe it is, because it's a little bit longer. See, here's what I'm thinking. One on one side, one on the other. But I think I want, yeah, I want a little bit longer. So it shows more. And then the new owner can flip the board to whatever side they prefer. So hold on. Okay, let's see if this one will work. I don't want to go too long. It's such a tiny book. And I don't want the lace to overwhelm it. Oh, that's already in a little piece. So what I'm thinking is you on one side, you on the other side, and they can be like a layer. And that way the new owner, if they're feeling plain, they can use that side. And if they're feeling festive and they want the green showing, they can use this side. So now I've got to decide if I want to take this off. I really don't. It bulks it up. And it's going to be bulky as it is with another lace on the other side. So I may pause. There we go. I was waiting for that to happen. I may pause, get this done, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the casing taken off of that one. I still want it ruffly, so we will ruffle it. And hopefully, I think my sewing machine will go through that. And if not, we will find ways. I'm just going to put a thin strip of, oh jeepers. Let's get that up. A thin strip of, this is 3-in-1. It's not, Dollar Tree glue. I know that you're looking at that bottle thinking, she's using Dollar Tree glue. No, I'm not. It's 3-in-1 in the bottle. I should have had some paper under there. There. So now what we will do is pinch it and pull it together if it will let us. Come on, you. Sometimes you almost have to wait till the glue sets a bit. Now don't worry. You might be looking at it thinking, Catherine, some of that 3-in-1 is sticking out. We can cover that up. So here's where we start pinching and then holding it in place and just give it a little pinch. It's not unlike what Nancy taught with doing the ruffle using a glue stick. Just pinch it together and you'll get your ruffle back. It'll remember that it was ruffly and it will do the job. And then I can either put another strip of lace down there, or to cover up any glue that's showing. Or I can do a little strip of ribbon or a little strip of scrapbook paper. So there we go. Pull that up a bit. It's not going to be that noticeable once the other glue is on the other side. The other lace is on the other side. So see how it remembers that it was ruffly? And that's something to also keep in mind if you if you like a lace but you don't want it ruffly, you can either cut that right off. I've done that before, or else you can take the casing off and make it into flat lace. But we want the ruffle. Come on, you. See what I mean? Just be a little patient with it and set till that glue gets a little tackier. Now this one isn't so bulky, and I'm tempted to leave this casing on the other side. There we go. And then also what I did, if you noticed, was I arranged it so that the little scoops fit nicely onto either end. There, that looks nice. All right. So, and then this side, let's just see how we will. Yeah, that will look nice. And then they can have their choice of which lace they want to show, or if it even matters to them. I think we might put up our tree tomorrow. Well, the tree is up. I should say we might decorate our tree tomorrow. Or I will. I'm actually, I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people, don't get near my tree, I decorate it. And Dan is very happy to just let me do my thing. There. So I'm just going to hold this down till it gets tacky again, and then it should be all right. Now, because I've left the casing on that one, where we took it off the other one, it's not as bulky. It's sort of a woven material. It's not as bulky. So because I left it on, I don't have to worry about doing the little pinching. The casing is holding that ruffle in place. I'm not sure what side I like better. And then let's hope that my sewing machine will go through it. So see how that lengthened the lace a bit on for the other side, made it a little bit longer. Good. All right. And then let's trim this. And then the next time we get together, you will find out whether I was able to sew through it or not. Yeah, that looks okay. That looks nice. So we were able to incorporate, let's do this right now while I'm thinking of it, because I hate worrying about missing pins when I've got a little dog. This was that other part of the lace that was just a piece of it. Now let's just take a peek, shall we, and see how it's going to give us a little taste of what it might look like before we go. So let's pretend maybe we're going to put our book place in there. Oh yeah, isn't that cute? So it gives the illusion that you've got lace on the ends of your pages, but it's actually removable. So if you're not a lacy page kind of person, take it out. And in fact, pull this off and just put a different finish on the edge. Or don't use it at all. And depending on what side, you just flip it over so that if you say you just want that lace showing, then you're all set to go. I don't like the way that is jutting out. I'm going to take a little bit off of there. There we go. All right, I'm happy. Well, thanks for joining me today. I hope you can hear me all right. Like I said, the big bear and the little bear are having snoozes before the family party tonight. So I didn't want to talk too loud, and I should have charged my microphone, but I didn't. So if not, oh well. Take care. Hope you're safe and sound, and that your loved ones are also safe and healthy. And we'll get together soon. Take care.